Good evening everybody. Today I'm going to talk about a little leader that I've never wanted to play, but I found it great fun. People find it irritating. And here is my build of Tony Chopper. I don't like this guy whatsoever, but it's just really fun. And the fact it's red and green makes it even better. So we have a 5000 power leader, 4 life, and his ability is activate main once per turn. Give up to 3 of your animal or drum kingdom type characters up to 1 rested Don card each. Everyone prefers Zoro. I've seen it and I find it really dreadful to go against, especially when I'm playing my man right here. Twice I've lost against Zoro yesterday by playing Kaido. However, my build on Chopper. First of all, we have 4 of the Nami searchers, which is bog standard for a Straw Hat crew of any kind nowadays, well, as long as it's red. So, cost of 1000, 2000 attack. On play, look at top 5 cards for a Straw Hat, add it to your hand, other than Nami, and put the rest to the bottom of your deck in any order. Standard searcher, everyone knows what she does. Then I have 3 of the starter deck Chopper. Cost 1s, don't ask. It's a blocker, it's cost of 1, it's cheap and simple, and your opponent's going to run into it regardless. So, because they're all low cost characters in this deck anyway, some cost 3s, 90% of them are. Then we play the new OP8 Chopper Searcher, which is basically cost of 3, 5000, no counter, but your turn, on play, and when attacking. Look at 5 cards from top of your deck, and play up to 1 animal type character card with 4000 power or less rested. Then place the rest of the bottom of your deck in any order. One of the reasons why I put that Chopper in the first place, because if you tend to fluff it or you don't get the Chopper you want, you get a blocker, you put it out rested. Your opponent doesn't swing into it, it's there ready for your next turn to reactivate it as a blocker in general. So 4 of these, don't forget it's when attacking and on play, your opponent will hate you. Then I play 4 of the cost 3 Chopper from set 4 Alabaster or Arabaster. So cost of 3, 1000 counter and 4000 attack, and on play up to 1 animal type character card with 3000 power or less from your hand. Again, another target for Chopper, but active blocker this time. And the rest I'll be showing you in a minute. I didn't reckon much this when I first saw it in the first place from set 4. I thought it was absolute trash, but obviously now we have a good use for it. So I play 4 of those. Then I play 4 of the blocker from EB1. Cost of 3, 1000 counter, 4000 attack. It's a blocker. And Don times 2. When attacking, give it to one of your opponent's characters minus 3000 power during this turn. Phenomenal against Kid. Well, anything around 8000 attack, 7000 attack, swing into it, lower it by 3. You're just running over quite a lot of high power characters out there. Especially if you do manage to scrape Black Yellow Luffy. Still hate that deck. So I'll play 4 of these. Really nice cards. And the last Chopper I play is the Tony Chopper from set 1. Again, cost of 3, 1000 counter, 4000 attack. So this card does run and can get quite a lot. So by attaching 1 Don, when attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand, add up to 1 Straw Hat crew type character card other than Tony Chopper, with a cost of 4 or less from your trash to your hand. There are targets, not just Nami. So, 4 of those. It's a massive Chopper crew. Then I play 3 of the Dr. Look. I was quite thoughtful of this to begin with, whether I should or shouldn't have it. So, it's a cost 3, 2000, no attack. But activate main does benefit you quite well if you play it at the right time. So you may invest this character if your leader is Tony Chopper, all of your Tony Chopper characters gain plus 2000 power during this turn. With your leader ability, it's 3000 for at least 3 of them, and the next card, which I'll get into in a second, but I do play 4 of these, and be a 2k counter is what's needed as well. The next card I just mentioned was High King Bear. Cost of 3, 2000 counter, 3000 attack. So again, this chopper can bring it out. So Don times 1, activate main once per turn. Which one of your animal type characters other than this character gains 1000 power during this turn. However, if you do have 2 at the same time, you can buff both of them if you wanted to. But it's mainly aimed at the choppers. So again, you target chopper, another 1000. Here look, next 2000 up to 3 of them. And then of course you get the Tony Chopper's ability as well, which is like 4000. Before you know it, you're swinging with 9 and 8s. Especially the, where's it gone? I buried it. Get it. This blocker, when attacking, when you're minusing 3000 your opponent's character. A lot of attack power there. So I play 4 of these. Nasty. And as we all know, tech choices, there's a lot of people probably disagree. Zorro, the cost 3. I know some play Kid Killer, but Kid Killer's not searchable. But this is a bit more reliable to me, and I've used it a few times. And so it's the Zorro from set 1, cost 3, 5000 attack and rush. That's literally it. So yeah, now you can search for it. You can use, I've lost him again. Yeah, there's one. This chopper, trash a card, bring one from your trash out to your hand, swing it out. So I play 4 of these for now. I will replace one with a cost 1 chopper right here when I get another one just like that. I don't like the original starter deck version. So I play 4 of the Zoros. Then I play 4 of the film sandwiches. If anybody asks why, once you've got a lot of rested done, before you start equipping and throwing them around, you can quickly get a swing or 2 with this guy by adding 1 don. So you might get in there with like 7000, 8000 off the bat. So 2000 counter, cost of 4, 5000 attack. It can also be recycled by this guy as well. This character gains 1000 power for every 3 of your rested don cards. It's not a bad ability to have in the deck, to be honest with you. So I'll play 4 of those. End of the day, if it's not used, it's a 2000 counter. For the boss of the deck, and a lot of people will probably argue with me on this one, I still say, why not using the Zorro leader anyways? But the other cost 9 Zorro from set 7. I mean, why not? Cost of 9, 9000 attack. When attacking once per turn, rest 1 don, set this character as active, and then again by resting 2 more don to swing again. It's phenomenal, especially when you've got little choppers attacking from every direction. This is the only reason why I play Chopper, because you get the Zorro boss guy in it. And now, for the events I play. 3 of Diablo Jambe. It does help with your choppers to get through blockers. It helps your Zorro, cost 9 and cost 3. So basically cost of 1, during your main step, just one of your Straw Hat Crew type leader or character cards, your opponent cannot activate a blocker if that leader or character attacks during this turn. You are swinging 3 times with Zorro with this. It can be quite overwhelming. And it's a trigger, KO up to one of your opponent's blocker characters with a cost of 3 or less. So it's beneficial 2 ways. KO ability, and just literally pummeling straight through all your opponent's enemy blockers. All your opponent's blockers. Then I play 3 of the guard point. If you have a rough first or second turn and you've got these in your hand, you can just use them. So at a cost of 1, it's a counter, and up to one of your leader or character cards gain 3000 power during this battle. And as a trigger, up to one of your leader or character card gains 1000 power during this turn. So any chopper will gain 1000, including a leader or an army, whatever, plus 1000 for the rest of the turn. Last but not least, another card of my own, which does benefit Zoro mostly, well, and choppers. Here's the Demonic Aura 9 Sword Style Asura Demon 9 Slash. That's annoying. In other words, Demon 9 Slash. It's a cost of 2 and activate during your main up to one of your leader or character cards gains 3000 power during this turn. Then you may rest one of your characters with a cost of 3 or more. If you do, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Many cost 3s in there. So, and its trigger is rest up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 4 or less. So it's a good rest card, targeting all blockers. So basically, for the godly attack of your decks, that, in worst case scenario, Demon 9 Slash, that's the Zoro capability I put in there. Other than that, if you got a leader, that little chappy, or the others are all with rush, wherever I've just put that card. You're a rush deck, you're a swinger, you're red, you're aggro. Use them. I've used a few decks and just searching. Yes, overwhelm your opponent by all means. But one good board wipe and you've had it. This is why I go for more swing in, swing out, 2 or 3 characters on the table, 2 for KOing your opponent's characters as much as possible, and having your leader and another character attacking the life. It's a fun build. Please have a look at it, and any comments you wish to leave them. I'll happily read and respond as best I can. Otherwise, thank you very much for listening, and enjoy it. Bye for now.